come from a pretty big family. My oldest brother's wife, Chloe, decided to have their fourth baby at home. That means no doctors, no machines, and no emergency room down the hall. Crazy, right? Since she wasn't going to have her baby in the hospital, she grew very impatient waiting for her baby to come naturally. Because of this, she decided to take matters into her own hands by exploring the many ways to naturally induce labor at home. Within the next few minutes, I will educate you on how to induce labor naturally. You may be thinking, how does this relate to me? I don't have any kids. Well, to all you men, one day this could be your wife. And for all you ladies, you never know what outrageous ideas you may have in the future. According to a study by Dr. Jonathan Shafir, more than half of pregnant women turn to non-medical approaches to hasten labor as they approach their due dates, but fewer than half actually tell their doctors or midwives what they're up to. Whether it's you or someone you know, the chances that you will come in contact with someone that is pregnant is approximately 100%. I'll first review the induction methods that infect you internally. Then I'll discuss some external techniques. Finally, we'll learn how your partner can assist you to induce your labor. Let's begin by exploring the induction methods that affect your body internally. One of the most common ways that women today try to speed their labor process up is by consuming different foods, herbs, and oils. Some foods that are particularly useful to initiate bowel contractions include different spicy foods and pineapple. According to Michelle Holcomb, spicy food is believed to fire up your digestive system, bowels, and ultimately your uterus. According to Leanne, pineapple contains a pyelolytic enzyme called bromelain that is said to help soften the cervix, stimulate muscle contractions, and to shorten labor. Some other things to consume that will help with softening the cervix and strengthening contractions include cohosh, primrose oil, and raspberry tea. Primrose oil can be prescribed in capsule form or rubbed directly on the cervix and is believed to help soften the cervix and get it ready for labor. Black and blue cohosh is used to treat menstrual ailments, strengthen contractions, and make them more productive and regular. Raspberry tea helps to tone the uterus. It also tones the cervix and strengthens the pelvic region. Now that we've learned some of the techniques that will happen internally to induce labor, next we will explore some external remedies. There are many things pregnant women can do with their bodies to evoke labor also, such as exercising, bouncing on a birthing ball, and submerging their belly in water. Walking and bouncing are common forms of exercise used by pregnant women since they don't involve vigorous action. Walking helps to correctly position the body for birth and uses gravity to guide the baby further down into the pelvis. According to Teavani, exercising on a birthing ball can help ease labor pain, reduce the pain of contractions, decrease anxiety, and shorten the first stage of labor. Being submerged in any type of water bath is thought to stimulate labor as well. A bath can help the mother to relax enough to facilitate dilation. Now that we've discussed internal and external induction methods, finally we can explore methods your partner can assist you with. Having a companion by your side during labor can be especially beneficial. There are many things he or she can help you with that promote the softening of the cervix and the production of oxytocin. A few methods of softening the cervix include sexual intercourse and acupressure. Interacting sexually is an effective way to relax the cervix. According to Lisa Marshall, semen contains cervix softening fats called prostaglandins, and a woman's orgasm can lead to strong uterine contractions. New York midwife Elizabeth Stein points out that for this to be effective, the male must ejaculate inside the vagina in order to stimulate the cervix. Acupressure is another common method used to help soften the cervix and promote labor. The two pressure points used in this technique are in the webbing of the thumb and fingers and 4 finger widths above the inside of your ankle bone. Stimulating the first spot involves rubbing in a circular motion for 30 to 60 seconds at a time. The second spot requires a little more pressure. According to Kameryn, acupressure serves to relieve nausea and alleviate common aches and pains. In a study at the University of North Carolina, 28 out of the 56 women who used acupressure were more likely to go into labor without a medical push. Your partner can also assist in various methods to produce oxytocin. Nipple stimulation is a popular option. According to Lisa Marshall, prolonged breast stimulation prompts the pituitary gland to release contraction-inducing oxytocin. A Kameryn database review of 719 women at 37 weeks or beyond found that almost 40% of those who stimulated their nipples for 1 to 3 hours daily had their babies within 3 days. Physical contact such as hugs, cuddling, and massages also help to produce oxytocin. And that is it. We have now gone over various methods on how to naturally induce yourself or someone you know into labor. First, there were internal methods of consumption, such as foods, herbs, and oils that initiate bowel contractions as well as soften the cervix. Then there were external methods, such as exercising, using a birthing ball, and getting in a pool or bath. Finally, we learned how your partner can help you induce labor by sexual intercourse, acupressure, nipple stimulation, and physical contact. Although not all mommies-to-be choose to birth at home, these home remedies for labor induction can be used no matter what the birthing plan is. Now that you know the many ways of how to naturally induce labor, you are not only educated yourself, but you can walk away with knowledge on how to help someone you may know speed up their labor and delivery.